Hello everyone, Earl Segovia here. Maayong hapon kaninyong tanan, and for today's video, after my groupmates discuss the mass flow, I am now going to start a new topic which is all about the volume flow. But before we proceed to the discussion proper, allow me first to read the objectives of this lesson. By the end of the discussion, the students will be able to define volumetric flow, calculate the volume flow rate, and differentiate the mass flow and volume flow. So without much fuss, let's get started. So what is a volume flow? So if you have any idea what volume flow is all about, you can comment your notion in the comment section down below. Down below! So the volume flow rate Q of a fluid is defined to be the volume of fluid that is passing through a given cross-sectional area per unit time. In physics and engineering, in particular fluid dynamics, the volumetric flow rate, also known as volume flow rate or volume velocity, is the volume of fluid which passes per unit time. Usually it is represented by the symbol Q. It contrasts with mass flow rate, which is the other main type of fluid flow rate. So to make this explanation short, ang volume flow rate is ang kapaspason sa pagflow sa volume as it passes through a specific area. Usually when we talk about rates, it involves numbers, formulas, and calculation. And I think it is better if you have your calculators right beside you so that you will be able to catch up with the lessons. So anyway, let's proceed. So to give you a much clearer and better understanding of what a volume flow is all about, try to observe this picture. So, ato lang po na ibutang nga ang kanang illustration nga naadira is mao na siya ang pipe. Then ang dark blue is the volume of the fluid which flows towards the right side of the pipe. Then ang katnang circle nga putol-putol is the cross-sectional area, and of course it takes time once mo flow na ang fluid sa usa ka pipe. Like for example, ang hose. Diba? Ipaandar nato sa ato ang mga gripo, dili ba iya na automatic mapuno ang ato ang mga planggana. So it really takes time jud in order for our containers to be filled with fluid. Usually ang mga problems nga nag-involve ani nga topic always ask questions such as how long, what is the flow rate, or sometimes how fast. So after doing some research, I have found out that there are volumetric flow devices, namely vortex meters, turbine flow meters, orifice plates, rotameters, and pitot tubes. So there is an emergence of volumetric flow rates when utilizing these aforementioned devices. So ayaw na lang mo gamit ani nga mga devices kung dili mo ganahan mag-solve-solve. Char. And now I am going to provide examples of how to calculate volume flow rate. So this is the sample problem number 1. Water flows through a circular pipe with a diameter of 10 centimeters at a rate of 2.5 meters per second into a rectangular pool. Calculate the volume flow rate. So in this problem, we are going to look for the volume flow rate. Watch this video. Let's just say that this is the circular pipe. The fluid flow at a speed of 2.5 meters per second. It has a diameter of 10 centimeters. So the radius is 1/2 of the diameter So mahimo ni siyang 5 centimeters. So how can we calculate the volume flow rate? So the volume flow rate is the change in volume of the fluid divided by change in time. So volume is area times height. So the change in volume is area times change in height. So in this example, only the h is changing. Only the h is changing. Therefore, the diameter is constant, so the area is not changing. So the change in volume is A times delta H divided by change in time. So, kung ato ni i-divide ang delta H og change in time, that's gonna gives us the speed. Kung kanirang duha makahatag ni siya sa atoa og speed. So, let us proceed balik ta sa solving. So karon let us solve sa sample problem nga akong gihatag ganiha. So, ako nag-explain ganiha nga ang kaning change nga kaning volume flow rate Mao ni siya ang atuang formula nga gamiton. This one. As unsa man ning 8? A. Volume flow rate is equals to cross-sectional area multiplied by the speed of fluid. Kani siya nga symbol is the cross-sectional area while ang kani is ang speed of the fluid. Ang kani sad is ang volume flow rate. So ato ni siya i-rewrite. Volume flow rate is equals to cross-sectional area times speed of the fluid. So naibong mo nung anong nagamit ta og pi radius squared. Kay mao man ni siya ang nagkuan sa cross-sectional area. So silbi mao ni siya ang cross-sectional area. So kita naman jud tanan no kay bawo naman jud nga pi is equivalent to 3.14. So what we're gonna do right now is ato ang i-substitute. Pi 0.05 meters squared times 2.5 meters per seconds. So nahibong mo nga nung 0.05 meters asa matagikan ani. 'Di ba ang radius sa katong circular pipe is 5 centimeters. Ang ako gibuhat nga ri is ako gi-convert ang 5 centimeters into meters. So that's gonna gives us 0.05 meters. So what we're gonna do right now, no, as of the moment is prepare your calculator kay atuan ni siyang isolve. So 3.14 times 0.05 meters squared times 2.5 meters per seconds, that's gonna gives us the answer of 0.0196 cubic meters per seconds. So this is Earl B. Segovia. That's the end of my report, and I hope that you have learned something. And further examples will be explained by my partner, Ms. Novemay Maglasang. Thank you so much. Bye!